dito, di ba?
Oo nga.
Tama ba? Choco Kito.
Oh, kasi hindi tala ako. Wait, siya. Palawan Yurich Builders, the currently number 5 with a 6-4 record. And although they lost against Muntinlupa's 55-64, shot 27.
We open this action-filled Sunday live from the Escopa court in Quezon City with 14 under action from the south as two playoff-bound teams wrap up their elimination campaign and hoping to end it with a bang. It's Palawan against Dasmariñas as we continue the live coverage of the country's premier youth basketball league, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. A 6-game slate atid namin sa inyo ngayong linggo. Beginning with this 3-game set with the Palawan Yurich Builders and the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo for A Hoops. Later this afternoon, we still have Surhomes Leyte going up against the Quezon Junior Huskers in a 16 and 18 under matchup. In our lone D-League game ngayong araw, it will still be the Palawan Yurich Builders going up against the Tanawan Brahman sa ating 21 under division. So magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Happy Sunday. Jaime Mendear kasama Coach Kito Limbo. It's been a while, Coach Kito.
Yes, and good morning, Jaime, and sa lahat ng ating mga kaliga. And it's nice to be back in the court.
Nice to be back in your home court.
Yes.
No? Escopa, dito sa Quezon City. Of course, Nicole Lim will be the third person of our panel patrolling the sidelines for all the 6 games ngayong araw. Ang pag-usapan na nga natin, Coach Kito, you know, these two teams playoff bound, of course,
Yes.
and some playoff implications in this particular matchup. Let's begin with the Palawan Yurich Builders and that loss against Muntinlupa in their previous assignment.
Yes, as you can see, Palawan is currently number 5 in the standings with a 6-4 record. They lost against Muntinlupa 55-64. They shot only 27% in the field, committed 20 turnovers, and let Muntinlupa convert 24 points from turnovers.
Of course, a tall task to try and bounce
Yes.
back from that defeat. Talking about the Palawan Yurich Builders, ito naman tayo sa kabila, Coach Kito, talking about the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo for A Hoops. A bit of a lull, medyo
Yes.
matagal-tagal na ang kanilang huling laro, but it was a victory against the San Pedro Spartans.
Yes, plus they also won 4 of their last 5 games. I'm talking about Dasmariñas. They won against San Pedro 65-61 in a close game match. They shot 36% in the field. They grabbed 49 rebounds, and they had 12 fast break points versus 0 points of San Pedro. And their play of the game was none other than John Lores Tombocon, who scored 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Of course, definitely a nice matchup to watch itong si Tombocon and Pangan. Let's kick off the things dito sa ating first game this Sunday through Danzel Santiago, our venue announcer, to introduce our starting 5.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Junior MPBL fans. Welcome to Barangay Escopa 3 here in Quezon City as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. It's the first game of today's elimination featuring the 14 under of Palawan Yurich Builders and Dasmariñas Don Pacundo for A Hoops. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And now it's time to meet the starters, beginning with the Palawan Yurich Builders. Guard number 23, Alexis Martinez. Also guard number 31, Rowan D. Ancheta. At forward number 77, Jos Benaobra. Also forward number 5, Michael Cuerzo. Playing center number 35, Julian Pangan. Head coach of Palawan Yurich Builders, CJ Topacio. Assisted by Romel Zaeb. Team manager, Yohan Go. And now it's time to meet the starters from your Dasmariñas on Pacundo for a hoops. Guard number 12, Zabe Rabi. Also guard number 34, Lawrence Sombocon. At forward number 28, Michael Fajardo. Also forward number 29, Stevenson Himbar. At center number 24, John Allen Gallas. Head coach of Dasmariñas on Pacundo for a hoops, Mr. Alfie Guanse. Assisted by Charles Songsord, Archie Bernardino. Team manager Nico Masangya. Our games officials for today's match, Crew Chief Alan Barya. Umpire 1, Bajek Kaugiran. Umpire 2, Mr. John Mahinay. Our executive director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. And our junior MPBL commissioner, Mr. Kid Picasso. Once again, this is your Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Season 2. Ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
About to kick off the first game of a 6-game slate this Sunday. A look at our Doray team starters. Dasmariñas will begin this game with Rabi, Tombocon, Fajardo, Himar, and Gales. Para naman sa Palawan, we have Martinez, Ancheta, Buenaobra, Cuerdo, and Pangan to round out their 5. Palawan Yurich Builders and the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo for a hoops.
Yes.
First game of their 3-game set, of course,
Yes.
mula dito sa Escopa in Quezon City.
And both teams is on their last games of elimination. So this is very interesting as they position themselves in the playoff spot.
Of course, you would want to end your elimination round with a victory and carry a much-needed momentum. Dahil itong teams na to, they would likely be facing one of the top 4 teams
Yes.
na meron tayo sa ating South Division. So you could try and gain that confidence and maybe steal one from
Yes.
our top seeds.
That's correct. And you can see naman the top 3 teams there are Muntinlupa. There's Muntinlupa there and
Las Piñas pa dyan,
Las
of
Piñas.
course, right? At the top seed. Binyan is also one of those in the
Yes.
South Division. Both teams only have 1 loss in their win-loss card, no? So,
Yes.
hanggat maaari, gusto mo maiwasan
Yes.
yung mga dalawang teams na yan. And of course, itong Palawan is at the moment at the 5th seed, and then itong Dasmariñas naman is standing at 6th. But if Dasmariñas will win this particular matchup, they still have an opportunity na mapunta dun sa 5th spot and
yes.
face up against the Quezon Junior Huskers in the next round.
Yes, especially if they win this game against Palawan, they'll be sitting at the number 5 spot.
First point, courtesy of that Julian Pangan free throw earlier. Early ball game on this Sunday. Tombocon. Nice floater in the lane. Gets it to go. It's Dave Rabi.
And that's a great teardrop shot para dito kay number 12, Rabi Dave.
And he gets a steal. Pass ahead to Tombocon. Stops on the dime, but Pangan right there to reject the shot.
And that's the marquee matchup for today. Julian Pangan and Lawrence Tombocon.
Of course, yung mga superstars ng parehong koponan. But right there, a superstar move. Courtesy of George Buenaobra.
Yeah, and that was a sidestep move para dito kay Buenaobra.
3-2, 1-point advantage para sa Yurich Builders so far. Left-handed scoop. Ayaw para kay Fajardo. Another rebound para kay Pangan. But gets the ball stolen from behind and will commit the foul trying to make up for that turnover.
And that's a great active hands para dito kay Fajardo.
Yung galaw ng Buenaobra. Talagang parang buena mano para ngayong umaga. Fajardo. Short on that first. This is Michael Fajardo Jr.
Fajardo Jr. is averaging 7 points, 2 rebounds.
You know, he is magandang secondary option para dito sa Dasmariñas. We did speak about Lawrence Tombocon as the guy for the 4A hoops. Attacking the lane strong and getting fouled is Rowan Lee Ancheta. I like the aggressiveness ng mga bata ngayong umaga, no? Mga maganda-ganda gising nila.
Yes, and you need that type of aggressiveness, especially if you can see your opponent pressing you in a 2-2-1.
The free throws not quite falling yet for these teams. Ancheta has another one to make up for that earlier miss. Now one rattles out, but Pangan, another offensive rebound, made that 2 offensive rebounds. Getting the putback, Julian Pangan active early.
And that's what you normally see for Pangan. He's averaging 12 points, or rather 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Drop pass. Excellent find there coming from Gales.
That's a great pass there by Gales.
Some pressure here from Dasmariñas. Ancheta, eye in the sky, playing. Great finish. And coming from Alexis Martinez.
Another great early offense para dito sa Palawan, moving the ball around.
Pass a bit too strong para kay Gales as Dasmariñas turns it over. Trailing by 2, 7-5 with under 7 minutes left here in the first. Pangan, bit of trouble containing that leather, turns it over. Tombocon drops it off. That shot short, but getting his own miss is tagad. Erased by Palawan.
Another block there by Pangan. That's his first block of the game.
Puerdo, siya naman ang mabubura. But right there is Ancheta. Clean it up.
And as you can see, if Palawan is always pushing the ball, a lot of good things is happening towards them.
Tombocon pulling up for 3. Gets his first field goal of this ball game. That's just a long 2 rather. Cuts the lead down to 2, 9-7. Buenobra. Still 12 to shoot para sa Yurich Builders. Martinez masusundutan. Speeding through. Ganda namang adjustment doon coming from Dave Rabi.
What a hang time move there para dito kay Rabi.
Knew that his defender was trailing him. Akala mo, bilis na niya, no? Pero binitin niya pa sa
yeah.
Another foul committed here by Dasmariñas. Take another look at that move, of course. That was so nice. We have to look at that twice. Getting that steal and bucket, Dave Rabi. Escuerdo heads back to the line. 3 team fouls na para sa Dasmariñas.
And Cuerto has been their big man para dito sa Palawan. Is averaging 9 points and 3 rebounds.
Of course, Chandler Cano visibly not present dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Although I see him on the bench, but I didn't see him during the warm-up earlier. So another big man na inaasahan dito, yung Twin Towers nila, Pangan and Cano. Definitely a tough challenge for any team to try and contain. Rabi balls it out. Straight away 3. That's off. So Rabi can't quite find the range just yet.
Yes. But he was tempted to shoot that shot because he was wide open.
So you like the confidence na syempre if ikaw yung point guard, every time mag-under ng yung defender, you would want to make them pay, di ba?
Yes,
para
plus
talagang make that threat.
Yes, plus they're playing horns as well. So definitely makita mo talaga na Rabi has an open shot in that possession.
Another set of free throws naman para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders. That will put Dasmariñas at the limit. So it would be a free throws number 6 and 7 as Buenobra will get the first. Look at Coach CJ Topacio, and to his right, Mr. Mark Mariano. Always present dito sa pag may laro itong Palawan Yurich Builders. Martinez looking inside to Pangan. Umanap lang ng tempo. But overshot. That undergoes stab. Another pass that is medyo may konting gigil pa.
Yes. But that was a tough miss basket para kay Pangan. He was wide open there.
You would think, no? Pag Julian
Oo.
Pangan, automatic na yan sa
Automatic
loob.
na yun eh.
And medyo nabibigla ka every time he does miss. Especially in the shaded area. Puerto. Another miss. But there, for the putback, was Gian Racelis.
And offensive rebounds are piling up in the part of Palawan. They already have 6 offensive rebounds.
Really showing yung kanilang height advantage.
Yes.
The early part of this ball game. Fajardo from outside. Gets our first 3-pointer of the ball game. That's
That
one
was-
way to draw yung mga bigs naman itong
Yes.
Palawan. Palawan still up by 1. Racelis gets the finish. Back-to-back baskets para kay Gian Racelis. Hike the lead up para sa Yurich Builders to 3. 15-12 with 3:31 still left here sa ating first quarter. We have our first Nature Spring timeout. Take another look at that move from Racelis. Could have argued it was an end one. We'll be back with more of your Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Before this game starts, Coach CJ Topacio of Palawan Yurich Builders mentioned that they don't have any team practice for weeks now. Kaya naman Coach CJ believes that they really need to give their 100% on court. At kahit halos 10 players lang sila on today's game, everyone must able to step up and contribute points on the board. Dagdag pa ni Coach na iniwala siya sa kanyang players since nakuha na nila yung chemistry and connection as a team. Kaya naman let's see kung ano ang ipapakita ng Palawan squad on the first half of the game. Back to you guys.
I think that was Nicole Lim with that report and the Palawan Yurich Builders. As with any team that is a club team, I would say. No? Siyempre may mga school-based squads tayo dito in our season number 2. Na yung practice time,
Yes.
medyo pahirap na ng pahirap.
Yes.
But we have already, itong mga teams na to in particular, already have 10 games under their belt.
Yes.
So somehow, doon na nabuo yung chemistry.
Yes. That's very difficult for a club team, especially if you're not in the same school. But it's not an excuse for you guys to not to do your best and put your best game.
Under 3 minutes left. It's 15-12. Palawan still holding on to this 3-point advantage. Just 4 to shoot para sa Dasmariñas. Another 3-point try and another conversion. Fajardo with a couple of threes.
Yeah, that's a back-to-back threes para dito kay number 28, Fajardo.
Deadlocked at 15. This time will attack. Getting that offensive rebound and putback was Jorel Pascual. Another steal. Fajardo feeling hot. Gets another one. 3 3-pointers. Michael Fajardo Jr.
A great start here para dito kay Fajardo. He has 11 points already in his name.
First player in double figures is Fajardo. Behind 3 outside snipes, and it has allowed itong Dasmariñas to build on this 5-point advantage. Puerto almost gets the ball stolen. It will stay with Palawan. Only 3.9 seconds left on their shot clock. As Palawan would like to talk it over, Coach CJ Topacio and his crew now trailing by 5. Take another look at that. Fajardo, nothing but net. Pulling up for this third 3-pointer of this ball game, Michael Fajardo Jr. You don't want to leave this guy open. It's 20-15, a 5-point lead now para sa Dasmariñas after trailing early. As Michael Fajardo Jr. waxing hot ngayong
Yes.
umaga. Ano, sing init ng ating panahon itong
Yes.
shooting ni Michael Fajardo Jr.
And he made three points in the first quarter.
3 of 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Dahil yung isa lang ang mintis nitong Dasmariñas from beyond the arc so far. Cuerdo through the lane, able to beat the buzzer. That needed basket para dito sa Palawan.
You can see that play is going nowhere, and good thing Cuerdo was able to put up a basket.
Three-point lead now para sa Dasmariñas. Go to the corner. Pantoliana will try. Gets another three! The 4 3-pointer, nahawa na. Itong si Pantoliana. Martinez, they go inside. Cuerdo once again, but using that offhand, Inawe, ang kanyang defender, will be called for that offensive foul.
And ang ganda rin ng depensa na pinakita ni Cordero doon. At as he tries to position himself.
Pantoliana. Go outside. Stepping back for another three. That time it's short para kay Pascual. Long rebound. Tracked down by Cordero. King David finishes with a left.
That was a great move para kay Cordero. That's his 5th basket in this game.
Lead up to 8 now. Biggest so far para sa 4A Hoops. To the baseline, Raceles. Raceles, the bright spot dito para sa Palawan to begin this ball game. Already has 6.
And they've been effective attacking in the baseline. And let's see if they can make a stop, especially sa mga shooters ng Dasmariñas.
Cordero off on that shot. Going reverse. Unable to score was Tagad. Just a second remaining. They have to put it up. As the buzzer sounds to signal the end of the first quarter. Palawan started off strong. But Dasmariñas, behind their hot 3-point shooting, 4 out of 5 in the first 10 minutes of action, has allowed them to build this 6-point lead. As we take another look at that Buena Obra move earlier part of the quarter. Tagad with that finish underneath. This was this hang time move coming from Rabi. A lot of highlights in the first quarter alone. Expecting a lot more. This is Fajardo. One of his 3-point shots in this first quarter. And at the end of our first 10 minutes, it's 25-19 in favor of the 4A Hoops. Second quarter about to resume in this 14 under South Division matchup between Dasmariñas and Palawan. The battle of the 5th and 6th teams sa ating team standings, where Dasmariñas with a victory
Yes.
could still propel themselves into the 5th spot to go up against the Quezon Junior Huskers, who they lost to
Yes.
in their particular matchup dito sa ating elimination round. So a chance to exact revenge if they would be facing up in that best of 3 quarterfinal action. Para naman sa Palawan, Quito, they would want to hold on
Yes.
to that 5th spot and try to kind of avoid falling further sa ating team standings. As Cortez dials it from downtown, giving the first 3-pointer para sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Pinaulanan itong Palawan ng Dasmariñas in that first quarter. Now it's their turn to maybe answer back. Nice pass. Great lead pass there with Rewanata. Able to
Good
finish.
pass there para kay number 18, Pascual. We saw that open big guy, itong si Gales.
So cross court. Cortez for another 3. That time too strong. Gets his own miss. Tries once again. Sweet looking stroke para dito kay Cortez. And immediately 5 points off that bench.
And all of a sudden, the offensive threat of Palawan is heating up.
Almost a steal para sa Palawan. They swing it. Back to Beronio. From outside once again. That will be a miss para kay Himar. Blocked. Was Pascual. Takbo dito ang Palawan. Ancheta. Sidestepping his way through. Blocked. Great erasure there coming from Gales. And he secures the board.
Good defense there para dito kay Gales.
Beronio. Now Himar for 3. Off to the left. Gales offensive board and he will be fouled. Earns himself 2 shots.
Very active itong si Gales for this second quarter. You can see in the defensive end not giving up. Making 2 blocks. And ngayon, he made an offensive rebound naman. And because of that, he earns himself in the charity stripe.
Of course, Gales, part of that starting 5 nitong Dasmariñas, but had those 2 early fouls. So limited minutes so far. Coach Alfie Guance calling the shots here para sa Dasmariñas. Same as season number 1. Had a lot of success in that 14 under team sa season 1. They made a deep run. Gales gets the second, ups the lead to 4. Closing into 8 minutes remaining sa ating first half of action. Cortez, now Cano. Attacks the lane. Gets his own miss once again. Couple of misses, but Pangan, the other Twin Tower, cleaning up after Chandler Cano.
And Palawan has been dominating the rebounds. They already have 17 rebounds for this game.
Attacking baseline. Pascual drops it off. Would have been a great assist, but Gales couldn't hit on that short stab. Pangan to the lane. Nice drop pass to Racelis. He will be clipped. Their body contact down low. This time Racelis will head to the line.
And that's a great dish para dito kay Pangan. Creating a situation there down the stretch and then pass it to Racelis.
I like yung development din ng laro nito ni Julian Pangan na Coach Quito dahil I guess in the previous games that I covered dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders, he would have shot that tough shot itong si Julian
Yes.
Pangan. No? But right there, the recognition that Racelis had a better opportunity and he did drop it off.
And speaking of dropping it off, let's drop it off to Nicole for a report. Nicole?
As Dasmariñas doon, Pacundo Hoops gets the momentum on the first quarter. Halos kumpleto nga ang players nila at kampante si Coach Alfie dahil na rin daw sa tuloy-tuloy ang kanilang mga liga and consistent sa training. But aside from that, they must learn from their mistakes and to focus and more hustle playing on court. Dagdag pa ni Coach is looking forward to Dave Rabi and Borromeo Cal to step up for their team. Gentlemen?
Thank you once again. That was Nicole Lim with that report. And Dasmariñas, a bit of contrast dito sa Palawan dahil may reps.
May reps.
And a couple of other leagues that they are a part of. So Coach Alfie and their confidence heading into this matchup at an all-time high.
And sometimes the games becomes your reps. So yun yung nagiging practice nila.
We're tied at 28. Bit out of control was Tagad, but he is fouled. Cortez will be whistled for his first personal. 2 now on the Yurich Builders. As Martinez will replace Cortez. Baseline inbound para dito sa Dasmariñas. Still 15 on their shot clock. Fajardo. He was hot in the first. Himar. Pass intended for Gales. Stolen by Martinez. Ancheta will lose the basketball. Looking ahead. Fajardo. This time with a layup.
And for Palawan, that's the 8th turnover already. And they need to take care of the ball.
by 2 once again is Dasmariñas. Cano takes it on the other side. Chandler Cano with his first 2 of the game.
And every time they attack to the basket and not picking up the ball too early, that's where they score for Palawan.
Imar from the corner. That's short. Tracks down his own shot. Blocked by Raceles. Parang triple towers na dito ang Palawan with Raceles, Cano, and Pangan on the floor. Takes it all the way, Raceles. Would have been an end one, but instead will have to earn it from the line.
Again, you mentioned the triple towers itong Palawan. As you can see that sequence with Celis getting that block and doing a coast to coast.
Mga big man ngayon, no? Parang gone are the days that you would just expect the big man to give it up to a guard. While you would still like them to do that.
Yes.
No? They do have that ability if they have a lane, no? Talagang take it all the way after securing a board.
Yes, it's nice to see players evolving, especially in the center position, wherein they can dribble, they can shoot more, and not limited in the post area.
Nakita mo rin yung galaw ni Cano that was replayed earlier, no? Talagang galing sa labas, showing us that he could put the ball on the floor and gets that finish inside as Palawan takes the lead back 31-30. More than halfway through our second quarter. Dasmariñas medyo maalat na dito as Fajardo will miss his first 3-point shot of the game.
And this is very surprising for Dasmariñas kasi wala pa dito si Tombokon. So, let's see kung kailan papasok si Tombokon in this second quarter.
They led by as much as 8. Talking about Dasmariñas, Palawan starting to get their bearings. Carving his way inside and getting that finish through the tall trees was Juan Bautista.
And they always love to set their play on the left side of the court.
Fajardo is blocked. Pangan will recover. Siya na rin magbababa. Releases it to Martinez. Nice tap there from Fajardo. Stopping that break.
Great active hands here para kay Fajardo.
Palawan Yurich Builders will call for this nature spring timeout. Now up by 3, 33-30. With 3:54 still left in our first half of action. That was the block earlier coming from Raceles. Nature spring timeout. Magbabalik po ang inyong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Still 18 on the shot clock of the Palawan Yurich Builders. After this nature spring timeout, they go to Raceles. Short on that jumper. Block from behind was Bautista. As a foul will be called against Palawan, that will be team foul number 3. First foul on Bautista. Chance to cut down on this deficit. Don Pacundo for a hoops. Fajardo, hand off to Rabi. 8 seconds to shoot. Cordero now. May ipit. Just 3 seconds to shoot. Rabi, kick out. Fajardo for another 3. Couldn't hit. Offensive rebound. Gales! Beautiful looking shot. Tough shot para dito kay John Allen Gales.
Great effort there para kay Gales, giving themselves another chance, another basket, in a fadeaway shot.
Cano short on that 3-point try. But gets a steal against Fajardo. Attacks the hoop. Shot too strong. Bautista will recover. Cano inside. Through the trees. Wouldn't get the roll. Tip in. para kay Julian Pangan.
And that's the 8th rebound para dito kay Pangan. And puts themselves in a 3-point lead.
2:27. Remaining sa ating second, Rabi. Goes to Fajardo. Kick out, Fajardo for another 3. Medyo malamig dito si Fajardo in the second quarter after hitting 3 3-pointers in the first.
He missed 4 straight 3-pointers already. Mukhang na in love sa 3 points.
Ano naman yung galaw nun ni Gales, no? Eluding the outstretched arms of Julian Pangan. And now he's on the line for 2 more free throws. Great length para dito sa batang to. John Allen Gales showing us his mobility as well.
Yes, and ang ganda ng matchup nila with Pangan.
Missing on that first though. Strong on the second. Tapik, mapupunta kay Cano. Approaching 2 minutes left. That pass from Martinez. Intended para dito kay Bautista, but they step on that sideline. Medyo masikip dun sa corner.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds in that possession, and that's the 11th turnover para dito sa Palawan.
Press, easily broken here by Dasmariñas. So trailing by 3, 35-32. Tombokon. Shot clock is down to 8. Rabi with a basketball. To Tombokon. Shot clock is down to 3. Great defense here para sa Palawan, causing their own turnover. Martinez. Go inside. Maagawan. So couple of turnovers, a bit sloppy are both teams so far. Cordero. Able to fish for that foul and will head to the line for 2. It's napaka-mature naman nung galaw na nun coming from Cordero.
That's a smart move para dito kay Cordero. Pump fakes off transition and let his opponent fly by.
Kahit ako napakagat eh. Napatalong ka. Parang hindi mo masisisi yung defender niya that try to get up for that block. First one rattles out. Bit of a drought for both these teams. Been stuck at 35-32 for quite some time now. Breaking that drought though is Cordero. A minute remaining sa ating second. They go inside, Pangan. To a streaking Cano. Gets the bump. But took an extra step.
Yung pagka-hop step niya, medyo nagkaroon ng extra step there. But again, they always love to play, to execute their play on the left side of the court.
Cordero. They go to the corner, Tombokon. Nice steal there from Cano, anticipating that pass from Tombokon.
And Tombokon has been silent in this first half.
Martinez goes behind the back. His pass stolen by Cordero though. That hurts. It was wide open was Tombokon.
Yes.
Yun na eh.
Yun na eh. Masyado na-excite tong si Cordero to pass it to Tombokon.
Kita naman niya kasi bukas na bukas si Tombokon, so really couldn't blame him to try and get that ball as quickly as possible. Martinez overcooks that three-pointer. Going straight to the hoop. Simon Tagad.
That's a great attack there by Tagad.
Just 2 seconds remaining. Pangan has to throw it up. As time runs out. And we will be deadlocked at 35. After that 3-0 run to end the second quarter para dito sa Dasmariñas. Low scoring ang ating second quarter after that action-packed first. Take another look at that Simon Tagad. Taking it all the way to the hoop. As that
At the half, it will be 35-35. Nothing separates Dasmariñas and Palawan.
Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Pound Active for quality sportswear. Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty. Don Benito, Sam Pambansang Kasaba. Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot Restaurant. Winford Resort and Casino Manila.
Kasama natin ngayon sa ating halftime interview ang head coach ng Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, head coach Alfie Guanse. Coach Alfie, ang ganda ng performance nila on the first half of the game. Ano po yung mga tanging payo nyo sa kanila para mapanatiling makuha ang lamang?
Sabi ko sa kanila, stay composed lang sila, especially yung depensa nila. Kasi yun naman ang doon kami nananalo eh. Maganda yung depensa nila, magiging maayos. Doon magsisimula yung opensa namin na maayos. So yun lang naman lagi yung payo ko sa kanila.
Coach, meron po bang nabago sa rotations nyo for the second half of the game?
Actually, wala naman masyado. Pinaikot ko lang yung tao. Tinignan ko lang kung yung strength nila, kung hanggang saan. Tapos yung weaknesses nila, chinek din namin ng mga coaches para at least maganda yung rotation. Kasi medyo dikit yung laban, kailangan maka-recover na mabilis.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan na sumusuporta sa inyo ngayon?
Pasalamat ako unang-una kay Lord. And then sa mga sponsor namin, kay Sir Henry, kay Ma'am Miles, kay Sir Tumbocon, and of course, yung wife ko na lagi nakasupport sa akin at saka mga coaches and ang mga parents ng mga players ko na full support. Of course, ang IJCC School kasi school-based na sila. And then yung may-ari si Ma'am Rona, and then yung asawa niya. Maraming salamat and then kay Ma'am Umbaw sa principal namin. Sa full support talaga sila sa amin.
Once again, thank you Coach Alfie Guanse at magbabalik po ang Junior MPBL after the short break.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL
would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Punong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.
(35-35) at the half. Dasmariñas and Palawan with another deadlock. Ito sa ating unang laro in our 14 under South Division for Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Some highlights for you in the first 2 quarters. Action-packed first. Mainit from outside itong Dasmariñas. And itong Palawan trying to capitalize on their height advantage, of course, through the exploits of Pangan, Racelis, and Gano. But it was Fajardo. And itong ang si Gales trying to carry the load here para sa Don Pacundo for a hoops. Some statistics here. The half, Coach Quito, break it down for us.
Yes, so for Dasmariñas, they're shooting 38% in the field, shooting 4 out of 14 in 3 points. They only grabbed 19 rebounds, but they share the ball well with 8 assists and committed less turnovers with 9 turnovers. Samantala dito naman sa Palawan, they shot pretty well with 41% in the field. Shot 1 out of 4 in the 3-point range, dominated the rebounds with 27. Their assist is 4, but their turnovers is 12 turnovers.
Back and forth affair that we have here. Some leading scorers. Fajardo para sa Dasmariñas leading all scorers. The lone player in double digits so far with 12. And Raceles leading the way para sa Palawan Yurich Builders already has 9. So
Yes.
hindi pa natin masyado nababanggit itong si Chandler Cano para dito sa Palawan. And on the other side naman, itong ang si Tombokon,
Tombokon.
their leading scorer, sabi mo nga, has been fairly quiet, especially in
Yes.
that first 20 minutes.
And he's been the markman. I'm talking about Tombokon. He's been a marksman para dito sa Dasmariñas, and that's the reason why he's been struggling, because every time he has the ball, he has a opponent who's taller than him. So hindi siya comfortable to shoot over these types of opponent.
See, anong adjustment yung gagawin din ito ni Tombokon in this play in the second half.
And not only that, if Dasmariñas wants to win this game, they need to get key rebounds. No, I'm not just saying that they need to dominate, but just get key offensive rebounds for them to win this game.
Dasmariñas will get first crack dito sa ating third quarter. Go to the corner. Tombokon, talagang conscious effort dito para sa Palawan. Try and shadow itong si Tombokon. Nice drop pass though. As Stevenson Himar will get that basket.
And that's a great pass there for an open teammate. Itong si number 29, Himar.
Ancheta, excellent find to Cuerdo. Bringing out the goggles was Ancheta.
Another drop-off pass there by Ancheta.
Fajardo wide open. Off. Still cold is Fajardo after waxing hot with 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Rabi missing on that floater. Fajardo inside. Ayaw pa rin. Fajardo trying to wrestle that ball away. They might be called for an 8-second violation, and indeed, matatawagan na nga.
And ang ganda ng depensa na pinakita ng Dasmariñas doon. Not giving up on the play.
For Fajardo once again. Shot clock is down to 4. Rabi outside to Fajardo. Tombokon will run out of time. It was unfortunate dahil na-shoot yung kanyang jumper and that could get something going para dito kay Tombokon.
Yes, but that was a great stop para dito sa Palawan. Staying with their man, trying not to jump of the shot fakes na ginagawa ng Dasmariñas.
We're tied at 37. Approaching 8 minutes left here in the third. Go inside, Cuerdo. Great fake. Ooh. It's a tough shot para dito kay Cuerdo. Tang dinukot lang sa loob.
But that was a great execution on the part of Palawan. If they want to win this game, they need to take care of the ball.
Fajardo for another 3. That time, he'll be able to hit his 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. Yung shooter's mentality nun di Fajardo. Yes, maybe 4 or 5 straight na kanyang mintes from outside, but really not giving up.
Yeah, especially yung mentality niya, not giving up on his rhythm, on his shot, believing in himself to shoot the basket.
Tombokon pulls it out. Dasmariñas now up by 1. Go outside to a wide open Tombokon. Couldn't hit on the 3. So yung rhythm talaga ni Tombokon, a bit off in the game so far. Ancheta will try. That one's long. Cruz tracks down the board. Shot clock did not reset. It's now down to 9. As a backcourt violation will be called against the Yurich Builders.
And that's the 13th turnover para dito sa Palawan. In the first half, Dasmariñas converted 14 points of turnovers, and dun sila nakakabawi or nakakahabol itong Dasmariñas.
Take another look at that Fajardo 3-pointer earlier. Tombokon couldn't hit. Cuerdo attacking 3 defenders. Gets the roll. Michael Cuerdo aggressive here in the third quarter. He already has 9 to his name.
Oh yes, and plus he's a big guy. And you're talking about the big guy who has the handles.
Di nauubusan itong Palawan with those types of players. Spangan will commit that foul against John Allen Gales. Take another look at that move from Cuerdo.
fearless eh. No?
Yes.
Talagang tatlo yung blue shirts na
Not
sumasalubong
only-
sa kanya.
Yeah, not only that, the handles and the finish of a big guy says a lot of himself.
Gales gets another set of free throws. Medyo maalat pa from the free throw line. Itong buong Dasmariñas team, 3 out of 9 after that miss. And for Gales, a bit of a struggle. 1 out of 5 so far. And that 1 out of 6. So he's been getting to the line, but unable to convert consistently. Rabi with a floater. That's off to the left. Fajardo calls his own number, dials it from downtown once again. That time it's short. Another offensive rebound para dito sa Dasmariñas, but trying to battle for that loose ball was Racelis. Possession arrow, it will go back.
And those are the
Palawan's way.
efforts that you want to see in the part of Dasmariñas. Getting those offensive rebounds, giving themselves another chance to make a basket.
Balasa ng players dito on Dasmariñas as Rabi will take a seat. Some pressure on the backcourt here para sa 4A hoops. Cortez. Back in the ball game para kay Alexis Martinez. This is Cortez. Racelis will be called for a traveling violation. That bit of hesitation will cost him.
And that's the 14th turnover para dito sa Palawan, Yurich Builders.
Yeah, sabi mo, if they don't take care of that basketball, parang dun talaga nagkakapitalize itong Dasmariñas.
Yes. And plus their fast break points, no? Nitong Dasmariñas.
Buena Obra will be fouled by Beronio. Set of free throws para sa Palawan. Free throw shooting ng Palawan so far, 6 out of 12. Cordero back in the ball game para sa Dasmariñas. So pumuna si Michael Fajardo. Missing on the first is Buena Obra. 4:37 still remaining sa ating third quarter. So magandang umaga po muli sa inyong lahat mula dito sa Escopa Covered Court in Quezon City. Jaime Mendihar together with Coach Tito Limbo bringing you reaction live on your Facebook live stream.
And this will be an interesting lineup para sa Dasmariñas because they don't have a legit center.
At ano na lang nila siguro sa bilis. Itong Palawan, Beronio. Strong on that three. Pangan with another board. Make that 14 rebounds now para kay Julian. Racelis attacks once again. Couldn't hit off the glass. Rebound battle. Cortez will step on the sidelines. Ball goes back to Dasmariñas.
This is the lineup of Dasmariñas. They need to be pesky in the defense and give Palawan a hard time to dribble the ball and pick up the ball early.
Pascual to the corner. Cordero. May ipit. Able to get it to Pascual. Splits his defenders and will get the roll.
And that's the quickness that I'm talking about for Dasmariñas. They need to be aggressive in their offense.
We're tied once again at 42 as a foul will be called here against Dasma. Tagad will be called for his second personal. Another
And
shot.
that's a difficult shot, huh?
Yeah, Pangan was right there.
Oh.
Tano checking back in. Upo muna si Racelis. Cortez. That rims out. Looking ahead, Pascual. Will be fouled from behind. Bit of an awkward fall para kay Pascual. Picks himself up.
And you can see Dasmariñas talaga is capitalizing on their fast break. In their first half, they made 9 points for Dasmariñas, pero ang Palawan 0. So that's very, very, very interesting stats.
Taking another look. there's a bit extra. That foul against Pascual. Was Cortez whistled for that personal. So nothing further after that review. So 2 free throws coming up para kay Pascual. Like to thank take a second to thank our sponsors, of course, pound for pound. We also have Doride, ang bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of our Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Pound Active. Nature Spring, the provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Jinky Skin. Don Benitos, provider of premium Filipino delicacies to our players of the game. Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot. And Winford Resort and Casino, Manila. 44-42, 2-point lead para sa Dasmariñas. Great steal there from Cordero. 2:40 remaining in our third period. Cordero thought about the three. Inches closer. That one rattles out. Ancheta couldn't secure the board. It will stay with Dasmariñas with 13 to shoot.
And great active hands again para dito sa Dasmariñas. Yung mga simple tap ng bola can really give them an opportunity to make a basket.
Another outside shot. That's short. Pascual unable to hit. Ancheta. Ano, open from the corner. Or was that a pass to Cuerdo? That short. Pangan, another offensive rebound and put back. Closing into a double-double is Pangan. 9 points to go with 15 boards. Tabla na naman tayo dito. 44 apiece. Pascual to Cordero. Hounded by Ancheta. Drops it off. Tagad with a sorry miss. Pangan, siya na rin magbababa. Stepping through. Yanis like but everything but the basket. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Tagad. Muscles his way inside.
Ay, ganda ng balance nito ni number 8 nito si Tagad.
Cano will be blocked. Is his own miss. Will be fouled this time. So great resiliency dito para kay Chandler Cano, not giving up despite being blocked.
Yes. And not only that, you can see Palawan trying to gusto nila sumabay sa fast pace nitong Dasmariñas, and let's see if they can match up against the small lineup of Dasmariñas.
Ano man yung gusto nating makita eh. Talagang fast-paced
Oh.
na laro. As Cano will miss on his first. Chandler Cano so far. 2 points, 2 rebounds. Not quite his averages. 10 points and 7 rebounds. Starting off the bench para sa Yurich Builders. Gets the second. Cuts the lead down to 1, 46-45. As Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo for a hoops will call for their Nature Spring timeout. Still up by 1 with a minute and 7 left here in the third. A look at Doride, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Bola ng Pinoy. Sponsor natin yan mula season number 1 pa. I don't know if you've had a chance, Coach Quito, to kind of hold itong Doride basketball, and from the people that I've spoken to, especially even the pros, no? Talagang sinasabi nila that there really is that premium feel.
Yes. Not only that, the grip. It's really favorable for shooters, especially yung mga shooters or ball handlers.
Kaya naman mainit sa labas itong parehong koponan in the ball game so far. Tignan natin if Cordero will get that three-pointer to go. Kakasabi pa lang natin, favoring the shooters. King David Cordero gets the sixth three-pointer para sa Dasmariñas.
Yes, but that was a great ball movement para dito sa Dasmariñas, moving the ball around from left to right, and doon nakakuha ng open shot itong si Cordero.
Cano staying with it. Her try will be fouled once again. Chandler Cano is getting opportunities for himself. Pero mailap pa yung conversion. Take another look at that. King David Cordero. Three-pointer. Agent Zero.
High arcing shot yan eh.
High ceiling naman daw ang ating venue. So walang problema. Lead to 4 now para sa Dasmariñas. Cano hits on the first.
Ito naman yung disadvantage in the part of Dasmariñas. They let Palawan give a lot of offensive rebounds.
Splits his charities. Was Cano, but lead down to 3. Tagad. Able to escape his defender. Gets it all the way, plus the foul. Simon Tagad.
And that was a nice move by Tagad. Look at that Pinoy step.
Able to escape 4 defenders in that play alone. Of course, that
Yes.
move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready.
And I have to admire Coach Alfie because he really shuffles his players. And kung sino yung very effective in the game, siya yung pinapasok.
And you like to see that Dasmariñas, despite itong si Tombocon is their leading scorer, na okay, medyo hindi pa ganun ka
Yes.
ganda yung laro ni Tombocon, but other players are picking it up.
Yes, 100%. And for sure, Tomboka knows it. So let's see in the fourth quarter if he can bounce back.
Some proper wearing of uniform ang pito kanina for a technical foul, but Martinez though will miss on that freebie. Lead up to 5 once again para sa Dasmariñas. It was as high as 8. As earlier, it was Tagad that was fouled on that end one. A bonus free throw coming his way.
And Tagad, he already has 9 points.
Completes the three-point play. 52 to 46 now. Last shot time if ikaw ang Palawan. Almost a steal on the backcourt, but an 8-second violation will be called here against the Yurich Builders. So ang last shot mapupunta pa dito sa Dasmariñas.
And again, the small player lineup ng Dasmariñas is very effective, with Cordero leading the way.
This is Cordero. Just 3 seconds now as a traveling violation will be called against Beronio. So 2.6 seconds left. Opportunity para sa Palawan to convert before the quarter ends. That pass stolen though. Cordero with a heave. Would have counted if it went in. So the third quarter will end with a 6-point lead para sa Dasmariñas. Some highlights here in the third quarter. That scoop from Cuerdo. A strong start in the third. Couple of aggressive moves from Michael Cuerdo trying to keep his team in it. Some tough shots. That one from Pascual. As the third quarter will end, it's 52 to 46 in favor of Dasmariñas.
Final 10 minutes of action coming right up. 14 under matchup pa rin ng Palawan and Dasma ang inyong pinapanood ngayong umaga. As Dasmariñas will look to protect the 6-point lead. Try and secure the 5th spot sa ating South Division for a date with the Quezon Junior Huskers. Fajardo, another 3. And another conversion. Michael Fajardo Jr. 5 3-pointers in this game.
That's a wide open shot para dito kay Fajardo.
You would think Palawan knows by now. If there's one guy na hindi mo pwedeng iwan dito sa Dasmariñas team, it's Michael Fajardo.
And Fajardo, that's his 15 points already.
Biggest lead now para sa Dasmariñas at 9. Tombokon spin cycle. Medyo alanganin. They knew it.
Tombokon is starting to be passive in this game. He needs to be aggressive.
Ancheta long on that 3. Put back courtesy of Michael Cuerdo. Michael Cuerdo really carrying the scoring cudgels here para sa Yurich Builders. He now has 11. That's the lead down to 7. Rabi to Fajardo. Wide open once again. That time though couldn't hit. A bit too deep. Maagawan. Pangan with a steal but snatches it from behind. Pangan not knowing where Michael Domingo was. For Pangan, that will be his 3rd. Take another look at that Fajardo 3-pointer. They really been trying to execute plays, no? Talagang to be able to free up itong si Michael Fajardo.
Yes. He's trying to look for his shots. Kaya nakikita natin na he's very confident.
Domingo will hit on that first. Creating something out of nothing dahil hawak na nga ni Pangan yung rebound.
Yeah, he had a great active hands and because of that, plus 2 points for Dasmariñas.
And an early timeout here in the 4th quarter para kay Coach CJ. As his team is trailing by 9, 57-48. We have another Nature Spring timeout. Eight and 40 still remaining in this ball game, but Dasmariñas slowly building on this advantage already at 9, 57-48. Napilitan nga itong si Coach CJ to try and call for this early timeout.
Yes.
Regroup. And try to tell his boys na hindi natin pwedeng hayaan bumitaw.
Yes, not only
Dasmariñas.
yes, and not only that, this is a very crucial sequence para sa Palawan if they want to bounce back in this game.
Great defense there from Alexis Martinez, stopping that attack from Rabi, but they would keep it on the baseline. Still 19 to work with. Great shot fake and pull up. Rabi.
What a presence of mind para dito kay Rabi, doing that shot fake against a taller defender.
Cortez for another 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Dasmariñas. An 11-point lead now. Rabi will lose it. Martinez will be fouled. Trying to stop that break. Just the first team foul para sa Dasma. And shot by Rabi from the baseline after faking out his defender.
But if you're Palawan, you need to take the game slow and move the ball around. Maybe use a high-low play. Because you have a big guy with Pangan. Malalaki sila and mahaba sila. They need to dominate in that area.
Speaking of mahaba, a bit too long was the legs of Chandler Cano. He will be called for that
turnover, stepping on that sideline. Rabi. To Fajardo once more. Medyo lumamig ulit itong si Michael Fajardo. Ahead to Cuerdo. Easy layup. Pwede rin daanin sa bilis nitong Palawan, and Michael Cuerdo has been the guy para sa Yurich Builders.
Yes. And that's actually the first fast break points para dito sa Palawan.
13 now para kay Cuerdo. Lead sila at 9. Another 3. And gets that to go is Domingo. Magandang bunot dito ni Coach Alfie. Itong si Michael Domingo. 5 points. All in the fourth. Or all in the second half rather. Rabi with a steal. But a counter steal from Ancheta. Ahead to Cano. Takes it all the way. Lay down to 10, 62 to 52. Hindi na-afford makipagpalitan lang ng Palawan dito.
And then for sure, they need to make a stop here. Pero if you're Dasmariñas, you need to take care of the ball as well and not to rash on your decisions.
Bocon. Espolab. Couldn't get the roll. Pangan another rebound. Now Martinez will be fouled. Second team foul here para sa Dasmariñas with 6:08 remaining in the game. Another fast break point para dito sa Palawan.
You can see the frustration dito kay Tombocon not getting his rhythm. But for sure, if he makes stops, for sure yung bola lalapit din sa kanya.
Kagad. Now Cordero, short. Tombocon, offensive rebound. So he's been doing the other things, talking about tong si Tombocon, despite not being that offensive threat that he usually is. He already has itong 3 assists. Trying to keep his teammates involved.
Yes, perhaps he can be a decoy or a facilitator for this Dasmariñas team.
Ball goes back to Dasma. Another empty possession here para sa Palawan Yurich Builders. Time not on their side. 5:36 remaining here in the fourth. They go to Gales. Kick out. 7 to shoot. Outside, Cordero for 3. That's long. He's able to hit one earlier. Ball goes back to the Yurich Builders. A better defensive possession there para sa Palawan. As they will call for another Nature Spring timeout. Down by 10. Take another look at that three-pointer from Michael Domingo. The Michaels doing it in this ball game. 5:14 remaining. We have a Nature Spring timeout. Dasmariñas 62, Palawan 52. Still a double-digit advantage para sa Don Pacundo 4A Hoops in this 14 under South Division matchup. Palawan has been struggling to kind of string some points and go on their own run.
Yes, and I'm surprised they're not attacking on the baseline like what they were doing in the first quarter.
Cano in the lane, no go. Still won't work on that putback.
Plus, ang daming sorry miss din ng Palawan.
Tagad will miss on the other end. Almost a steal from Cordero. Martinez, ito na nga, naagawan na. Making David. Ahead to Tagad, has Pangan to beat, and will beat Pangan for another 2 para kay Simon Tagad.
And you need to give credit para dito kay Cordero, not giving up on the play. Very active hands and nasusiyan siya ng steal doon at nakakuha sila ng basket.
Hustle plays. Going the way of Dasmariñas. They're up by 12. Cuerdo. Tupangan. Short stab. Too strong. They're getting their looks itong Palawan.
Yes. But the agility and the quickness of Dasmariñas are really disturbing them offensively para dito sa Palawan.
Tumbokon. Strong on that layup. Cuerdo ahead of everyone. Gets the finger roll. Michael Cuerdo. Siya talaga ang bumubuhay dito para sa Palawan. Already has 15.
Yes, and they need to make a stop in this possession.
So down by 10, Rabi. Hand off to Tumbokon. Now Cordero. Back to Rabi. Just 6 to shoot. Para sa Dasmariñas. Just 2 seconds now. Tagad for 3. Malakas. Kana secures the board. Pangan asking for it. Pass a bit too high. So even when the opportunities are coming the way of the Yurich Builders, they turn the ball over. Doon talaga sila nahihirapan makabangon dito.
And they need to take the game slow and get their bigs going. Kahit nagbiminti sila, that's fine.
We have another Nature Spring timeout with 3 and 11 left in this game. (64-54), still a 10-point deficit kinakaharap dito ng Palawan Yurich Builders against the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops. Both these teams, of course, in the middle of the pack sa ating team standings, and this is their last game of the elimination round. So our postseason, paparating na rin po sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. As tagad, spin cycle, beautiful move, but couldn't convert. Nice tap from behind, Cortez, excellent hustle. But pass a bit too low para makuha ni Michael Cuerdo as it will go back Dasmariñas' way.
And for Dasmariñas, you have less than 3 minutes in the game. You need to execute more and move the ball around.
Mailap din talaga yung bola dito sa Palawan. No?
Yes.
Even when they do get those stops, they immediately
Yes.
give it back to Dasma.
And that's part of the pressure na rin also. Because kita mo naman na naghahabol sila dito and they're trailing by 10 points.
Tumbokon looking to dance with Raceles. Shot clock is down to 8. Crosses over to Raceles. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Drops it off. But blocked was Gales. Still 3 seconds to shoot. Blocked once again by Pangan. That's the stop you're looking for if you are the Palawan Yurich Builders. Tingnan natin kung magigising naman yung kanilang opensa sa kabila.
Yes, so what a defense there na ginawa ni Pangan. 2 blocks in a row.
Julian Pangan, special. Hindi talaga maiisahan ng ganun-ganun lang ito si Julian Pangan. But this team though still down by 10. Badly need a basket in this possession. Raceles. Couldn't get the roll. Tapigan. Makukuha ng Dasmariñas as Cortez gives up that foul. Second team foul pa lamang para sa Palawan.
And those are the shots that you want to see for Palawan. Unfortunately, they're just missing their baskets. Maybe it takes a lot of focus and concentration lang din talaga for them to get those shots.
No, hindi mo naman sasabihin it's not part of their execution, di ba? Those are the types of shots that you really want.
Yes.
Tumbokon once again. This time, Cortez is his dance partner. Spinning through the lane. Strong on that layup. Gales, ayaw pa rin. They get another offensive rebound. As Gales will be called for a traveling violation. They could have pulled it back and milked some more of the clock.
may konting gigil na rin itong mga players na to dahil they would want to also show us some showtime moves.
Yes, not only that, Tom Bocan has also been struggling din talaga. Only scoring 2 points.
There's the basket. Badly needed by the Yurich Builders. Lead is down to 8. By no means an insurmountable lead. Rabi gets it to Tagad. Turnover, forced here by Palawan. Another opportunity para sa kanilang makalapit. They need buckets and they need it quick. Martinez to Cuerdo. Inside to Pangan. Pass to Cuerdo. Stolen by Rabi. Speeds through. Will be fouled by Martinez.
Another turnover there para dito sa Palawan. It seems like their passing is not on point. And you need to give credit on the defensive side of Dasmariñas because they're very pesky.
That move earlier by Raceles to cut the lead down to 8. As Rabi, some free throws to possibly ice this ball game. With 1 minute and 5 remaining in this game. And that 2 out of 2 para kay Rabi.
And ang ganda ng pinakita ni Rabi dito. He has 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Very quality minutes para dito kay Rabi.
Whenever you get those numbers from your court general,
yes,
talagang tataas ng tataas yung win probability mo. And the peskiness once again by Dasmariñas as Rabi will be blocked by Raceles. The ball bouncing the way of Dasmariñas. They don't really have to execute as Tagad escapes his defenders once again. Shot too strong.
Binitawan niya kaagad yung bola kaya nagbintes.
Martinez to the corner, Benaobra. Reverse, short. Benaobra once more. Lead is down to 8. Only 27 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Coach Alfie, not leaving anything to chance, calls for another Nature Spring timeout. Trying to hold on to this victory. His team up by 8. Only 27 seconds remaining in this ball game. Just the first of 6 games. Hatid sa inyo naman ni Pacquiao's Junior MPBL ngayong linggo. It's 66-58. Abante pa rin ang Dasmariñas. They led for majority of this ball game, talking about the Don Pacundo 4A hoops. And they haven't really allowed itong Palawan to give them an opportunity na makatikim ulit ng kalamangan.
Yes, and they had a great start with Fajardo leading the way with 3 straight threes. And from that point on, mukhang nawala yung confidence ng Palawan Yurich Builders at napasabay sila sa pace ng Dasmariñas.
Obviously the pace with a smaller team nandun Dasmariñas really taking advantage. That jumper will miss. Just 14 seconds left. Benaobra couldn't hit. Raceles though with a putback. Lead is still at 6. You would have to foul if ikaw itong Palawan. So you're not yet in the penalty. You would just allow the time to run out. And it would be Dasmariñas securing this 6-point victory, 66-60 against the Palawan Yurich Builders. All but securing the 5th spot in the South Division. They would likely be facing the Quezon Junior Huskers in the postseason. And this is the momentum na gusto mo if you're on Dasmariñas. You did say dun sa kanilang last 5 ball games, they've won 4 out of those 5. Make that 5 out of 6 now with this victory.
Yes, and napakaganda performance sa pinakita ng Dasmariñas Don Pacundo. They showed their composure down the stretch and they really find ways to get those key offensive rebounds for them to position themselves to win this game.
Palawan, they will slide down the standings, but nevertheless, a playoff ticket has been secured. One player na mainit ngayong umaga, kasama na Nicole Lim as our player of the ball game, Michael Fajardo Jr.
Kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game na si Michael Jr. Fajardo with his 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Michael, paano naging mentality nyo sa game kanina?
Sabi lang po sa amin ni Coach Alpi na dumepensa lang po at huwag po pabayaan hanggang ano lang po kami, hindi po kami susuko hanggang dulo.
Meron ka bang gustong batian o pasalamatan na sumusuporta sa inyo ngayon?
Shoutout po sa mama ko, sa papa ko. Siyempre po shoutout po ko sa mga teammates ko, Yots po, Tagad, Cordero, Rabelo, Uno, Siadare, yun lang po. Shoutout din po kay Tita April, pati po sa Pore Youth Camp.
Once again, congratulations sa Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, and of course to our player of the game. And of course, pasalamat rin tayo to our dear sponsor, Don Benitos, for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasab. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Nicole, and congratulations once again to Dasmariñas for getting that victory, and of course, Michael Fajardo Jr. for being our best player of the ball game. That will be a wrap for this 14-under matchup. Coming right up, Palawan Yurich Builders pa rin going up against the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo for a hoops. This time in the 16-under South Division. We'll take a short break. Magbabalik po ang inyong Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Pulong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.